Hello, friends. Good start. Welcome back to Loop Hero. Oh, it's such a good game. It's so good. Okay, so if you didn't watch the last episode, don't bother. If you did watch the last episode, I'm sorry you bothered. It took us a little while to work out that rogues don't have vampirism, or can't really get vampirism, apart from a little bit of base. And also, more damningly, Chapter 2 exists. So sorry for just rerunning Chapter 1 a couple of times, but you know what? We got some resources. We've since put the Grove back in our deck because it means that we can get more wood. And yeah, we're just going to go for it. I think, since we didn't do too much better with the Warrior than with the Rogue on Chapter 2, I think I'm going to go back to Rogue. It seems more fun. We can go crit, we can go counter. Yeah, seems good. Seems good. Let's just go. We're on Chapter 2. We re-enabled the Grove. Did we get anything much from the Spider Cocoon? I guess we're gonna drop the Vampire Mansion. We have to take something else. We'll take the Spider Cocoon. We may as well take Blood Grove as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's go. My cats have woken up. They may make an appearance later on. But for now, let's just go. We're on Chapter 2. We get bonus resources. Everything's more difficult. Everything wants to kill us. Luckily, we're going clockwise, although it took me a second to realise it. Yeah. I could play this game forever. It's genuinely so addictive. If for some reason you haven't yet tried it out for yourself, it's so worth the money. If you have the money to spare, cannot recommend it highly enough. Let's see what the spider drops for us. Nothing, but that may change later on. We're putting mountains in the middle so we can put rocks around the outside. It's kind of funky. Although really we want to wait for treasuries, I think, so that we can build around them. And yeah, we'll put a village here. Give ourselves a quest. So the quest object has extra HP, I believe. I will double check that when we get there. I think it was like plus 200% or something silly like that. So seems like it might be okay. I mean, it's not too much of an increase, but hopefully we'll get something in return for it. Maybe more experience. I think it's more experience. Okay, calm down. Right. Attack speed, yes, we'll take the damage. We'll take the damage and the evasion. I think that's all we want. I mean, 3 HP, alright, I ain't gonna say no. But you're on thin ice. Okay, so quest goal plus 200% HP. Alright. I think we may get more experience from it as well. We're at 32 at the moment. Took us to 36, which is not huge. Maybe that's just the penalty for regaining HP at a village. It's like, yeah, you regained some HP, but also you were sent on this pointless side quest. and have to kill a slightly harder monster. I can see it. I think that's a little you know. It's not really too much of anything, but that's fine. Yeah, cats are having their funny 5 minutes, their mental moment, their insane eon. Can't think of a fourth one. Couldn't really think of a third one, but I made it happen, and that's why you're subscribed. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to hit the bell. You don't have to hit the bell, it doesn't matter, it's fine, don't worry about it. I feel like I should be waiting more for a treasury. See, that little motif there is very original Binding of Isaac soundtrack, you know? Maybe that's what made me think it was Danny Baranowski doing the music. It's not, but It's clearly someone very talented. Something about it is, maybe inspired by, or maybe it's just coincidence, you know, there's only so many notes you can use. So we do want to change out some of this. The evasion is nice. I mean, this is strictly better. Yeah, I think I just swap out the Gladius. This is obviously a lot better. I'm having trouble working out whether 10 to 16 is more or less than 8 to 12. I'm getting completely head fucked. We want to keep the evasion. Yeah, we'll keep this for now. Maybe the last episode today, or for a little while. I'm having trouble with both words and numbers. I've only got symbols left. I also have to do housework at some point. Got to clean the kitchen so that I can eat food, and that has made the kitchen dirtier. It's ridiculous. It shouldn't be allowed. It's illegal, actually. But you know what? Plenty of things are illegal, and we still have to put up with them. I really want a treasury, or just another grove might be nice. I'm really looking forward to grabbing some more of these stable branches to make a beam of stable wood. I guess it's stable. Oh wow, the sun just came out right in my face. I guess it's stable because it's not subject to the kind of time fuckery that's going on with the rest of the world. I'm just going to close the curtain that's next to me. Sorry. There we go. We're a proper shut-in now. We're full nerd. It's a lovely, beautiful day outside. Of course, it's also illegal to go outside at the moment, so... 12 to 18 is better than 10 to 16. Yes, thank you for asking. Yes, I do have a science degree. We will... Yeah, we are going to hold on for a treasury. We're getting greedy. We're not anywhere near a full hand size. There's no pressure to put it down right now. This cat is a quest boss, which is sad. Again, just more HP. Yeah, okay. We're at 155 XP, yeah, +4, but we should compare that to this fight, which is just a regular old rat wolf. Yeah, +4, so doesn't seem like fighting quest bosses is actually a good thing inherently. It's just good because villagers heal you when you enter. 35 HP? Is it more for each village that's nearby? Like for each village in a row, does each one heal you for more? That seems like something this game would do. Don't know whether it is or not. I will take this. Yep, counterattack seems strong. Yeah, we do want to stack evasion. I think evasion is really, really important. Although I'm tempted to dump some of it for crit chance, I think we've maybe learned our lesson on that. Although, losing 5% evasion for 27% crit chance, it does seem quite good, doesn't it? I think we'll take it, yeah. Or crit damage, sorry. Even so, that's still pretty good. Yeah, we'll give ourselves some more counterattack. Yes, I want to keep the evasion on the dirk. Dirk. there's no way to say it that's not hilarious. Dirk. We will. Oh man, I really want to drop that evasion for more damage, but I don't think it's the right call. We'll dump these shoes for now, because I did misread it. I thought it was crit chance, not crit damage. This is tough. I think the AoE damage might swing it for me. But we are going to be taking some more hits. Yeah. We really are going to be taking quite a bit more damage as a result of dropping that evasion. Yeah, we're getting spanked on somewhat here. And Cocoon Corner is getting pretty scary, yeah. 5% chance to immobilize instead of attacking. Okay. So Entanglement doesn't do any damage, but presumably it does prevent our next attack. So we'll dump this treasury here. We'll put in a couple of mountains, a couple of rocks. Does the treasury give random resources? Yes. Gives a random resource after placing anything on an adjacent tile. That's fine. So we will get some stable wood from that, but that stable wood is one of the things that's really holding us back from upgrading the camp. So we've got a grove. We'll want another one, almost certainly. You know what? Why don't we put a spider cocoon somewhere? Might kill us. You know, that honestly does seem like a reasonable counter-argument. I can't fault you on that. Might kill us, you're not wrong. Let's put a battlefield here as well. Might kill us. But we regain a little bit of HP from these villages. Yeah, 7% counter, 6% evasion. We lose a little bit of health, but I think it's worth it. I'm not completely convinced it's worth it. But we really do want to stack evasion. We have a 40% counter attack. So good. Yeah, I do think that's quite useful. Oh, we got another grove. Great. We can put it right here. Okay, yeah. So we don't. We've got a trait. We don't necessarily want the picky trait. We might still take it. 50% chance to steal a resource shard from an enemy while countering. Well, we could go for a full counter build. We have picky here, lethal weakness as well, which I'm still not 100% sure I know what that does, or know how to pass it. I'm going to take pickpocket, and we're just going to go full counter. Don't need to go crit. We're just going to go counter evasion. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Oh, we should have checked the other stuff that we got here as well. No, we want to stick with counter evasion here. I think we have lots of damage on this. 18 to 28, 20 to 30. Yeah, I mean, I'll absolutely replace the 19 to 29 mace. It's a little bit better. The spear it's really good for counter-attacking, but the damage is going to drop off a little bit. And I do wonder if I'm shooting myself in the foot here by not switching to this armor, which is 420, nearly 430 better. For the counter and evasion bonus, the counter and evasion bonus is nice, but the health is going to do more for me than the evasion, I think. The counter takes us down to 33. It'll take us down lower than 33, because rogues benefit from stacking a single stat. I think we do it, but I don't think we like it. It takes us down to 29. But I think it's necessary. I do think it's necessary. I wish I didn't. We'll put another grove here, for sure. We'll grab ourselves some stable wood. And we'll upgrade the camp when we get back. We do have enough. We only needed one stable wood for one of the upgrades. Not sure which one. 4 spiders? It's too many spiders. Living. Alright. That, to me, describes a spider. Yeah, for sure. Can't be too picky with our adjectives, you know? I wouldn't blame you if you didn't know. I don't know what I'm talking about, so why the heck would you know? We'll put a treasury here, and then we'll start stacking up meadows next to it. We still have, you know, nearly a 1 in 3 chance to counterattack. That's not bad. We're a little bit light on health. We don't have very much defense, because defense is like a warrior stat. It's difficult or impossible to get it on rogues, so we really need to evade. We only have 8% chance to do that. So again, I'm thinking maybe we just haven't stacked the right kind of defense. I do value the counterattack a little bit more, I think. We'll put a mountain here. We'll get our treasury payout. I'm struggling a little bit here. Yeah, definitely. We have over 1,000 health. We don't have any potions, unfortunately. We may need to retreat. Although I really would rather not. Oh, this has 5 defense on it. That could be useful. I think it is something we want to take, yeah. It lowers our current HP by a tiny amount. Not by very much. I think we're going to grab ourselves the extra counterattack chance. Yeah, we have a 50% counterattack chance now. We could improve our evasion, but at the cost of some counterattack chance. I don't think it's necessarily obvious. I could be wrong. It would put us up from 8 to 16% evasion. So an extra 8% chance. Essentially, it would double our evasion chance. At the cost of some counterattack chance would take us down to about 34, 35% chance to counterattack. Goodbye. I think that's enough. I don't think we're too worried about these guys. Especially because I'm going to put these mountains down. Improve our health a little bit. It's a new day. And we have another Oblivion if we need it, which we will. I'm just going to Oblivion this. Yeah, I'm sorry. We will heal going through the village as well. But this little corner here is going to rat fuck us, unfortunately. Do we want to escape with everything intact? We can upgrade when we get back as long as... Well, I think we can. We certainly should be able to. We should keep enough of our resources that we can. And I think it maybe is the right decision. Oh shit, are we done? We're not done, but we are done. I'm sorry, it's gotta happen. Discretion is the better part of valor, you know? Oh, this is actually getting quite tough. I was worried this game was a little bit too easy after Chapter 1 before I realised it was Chapter 1. So we can build a cemetery. So good. A gloomy but necessary part of every village. Passing through the cemetery on expeditions grants you a memory fragment, can resurrect the hero after an upgrade. Okay. We'll put a cemetery here, next to your bedroom. Thank you. It's a nice place. Calm. There are some people, but quiet ones. They look a bit grim, but they can tell you many things if you can listen. Okay. I'm not sure where that voice came from. You can tell I'm a DM. Oh, sorry, my throat's dry. I've been recording quite a bit today. Well, you know what? We'll see what that does for us. I think I'm happy to stay with Rogue. I think I'm happy to keep everything as it was. I don't know, man. We need to prioritize evasion. Like, it's nice to get real fancy with it and be like, hey, we're gonna be critting and counterattacking everything. But that doesn't really help you if you can't stay alive. So I think evasion needs to be prioritized the same way we prioritize defense on a warrior. It's so catchy, but the cardinal rule of well, rule number 1 in YouTubing is you is actually upload videos more frequently than once every 3 years. The second rule of YouTubing is you never sing over the background music because you're always a little bit out of sync. And the third rule of YouTubing, which is really the second rule of YouTubing, which is really the first rule of YouTubing, is you never leave dead air. But it's so catchy. It's so good. Okay, we're going to put a spider cocoon here. We're going to spread them out a little bit so that our fights are a little bit more consistent, rather than having like 4 major enemies on one, on one tile. Also, the fourth rule of YouTubing, which is really the second rule of YouTubing, is you never start beef with other YouTubers. Luckily, I'm far too antisocial for that. We're going to put a battlefield down here, yeah. Do we have a cemetery somewhere? Have I missed something? I don't know. Does it like grant the cemetery card or something? Because I'm sure that it said passing through the cemetery on expeditions grants you a memory fragment. Now I do kind of wish I knew where the cemetery was, because it would make it a lot more difficult to go to it, you know? Or a lot easier to go to it, I should say. I wish to evade things. Please to give me the evasion. That's it, that's a meadow. I'll take it. We have 6%. I'd like a little bit more. So evasion is our main defense stat. We want to go either crit or counterattack for offense, I think. Really, I've just listed the stats that Rogue has available to it. I wonder if there'll be an option later to kind of hybridize between classes and go like Vampire Rogue or something. That could be cool. That doesn't generally make it into games like this for balance reasons, because it's... realistically, you're always, it's 2021, right? Games are always going to have an online community, and that online community is always going to figure out how to break it, and then that broken build that people come up with will be the only build that's worth talking about. So it really doesn't matter too much whether you can kind of hybridize between classes and come up with super broken shit like multi-classing. Because it's either going to be the meta build or it's going to be trash to the people who actually care about the game. And I don't personally like that, but I do understand that it's inevitable. I've played enough action RPGs in my time. We'll take this, yeah. 12% counterattack, yeah, hit me. This is better, yes. 12% evasion, now we're talking 50 to 23 damage. Yeah, I don't want the ritual sword, although it is better in terms of pure damage. Yeah, alright. Yeah, I will take this as well. I don't really value damage to all unless I have something like vampirism to augment it or synergize with it. I wonder if there would be any interest in a Slay the Spire series on this channel. I'm not saying I'm going to do it because I've played a lot of Slay the Spire, but I do wonder sometimes. It seems like it would be a fun thing to play on the YouTube. And normally when I say let me know in the comments, I'm taking the piss. Although I enjoy getting positive comments, of course, and comments that are interesting or informative. But a lot of YouTubers will just say that for engagement, to boost their status in the algorithm. I don't really care about that because this is not my job. I make no money off it. I'm just doing it for fun. But I would be interested to know if you guys would want to see like a Slay the Spire miniseries or something. It's a pretty old game at this point. It's still one of the best deck builders ever made, maybe the best deck builder ever made, although I'm not in any position of expertise to say that necessarily. It's certainly the best one I've ever played. We'll put Cocoon Corner up here as well. We'll have lots of little Cocoon Corners. But yeah, if you guys wanted to see that, I'd be happy to play a modded version of Slay the Spire or something. That'll be fun. Maybe not for a while, and maybe not until we're done with either this or Reign of Terror, which I don't know. I don't know which I'll be done with first. I enjoy both of them, but I'm trying not to do too much at once. You know, I'm doing things with this channel as they become interesting to me. I think that 40% crit damage is quite strong. We don't have any crit chance. We have a base 10%. But the damage is better? I'll take it over the counterattack, yeah. Okay, slow down, buddy. Right, we'll take that for now. So we have a 7% evasion implicit and a 9% evasion affix, essentially. I mean, that's 15%. No, it's not! Oh my god! Yep. Last video of the day, this is a 1% bonus, essentially, so 15 to 16%. Alright, don't worry about it. I think we take this over the Quattar we've already got. It's better in terms of damage, and the extra crit chance is useful to build up first before you get crit damage. Yeah. Because of counting and words, and how you can't count words because they're letters, actually. So there. Cheers. It's 2:30, I'm sober. It's fine, don't worry about it. Having a small brain fuck. There is a lot to keep track of in this game. Yeah, certainly. when I first played it, I was a little bit worried that that it would be like a lot of boring waiting around when I realised it was like an auto-battler. I don't have a lot of experience with auto-battlers because it's not something that's ever really appealed to me, so it's not something I've ever really bothered to learn about, so it's not something that's ever really appealed to me, and it's just it's a vicious cycle, right? It's a positive feedback loop. That's, it's ignorance, basically. So when I first realised this was an auto-battler, I was like, have I made the right decision here in buying it? Is it something I'm going to enjoy? But yes, there is a lot to keep track of and a lot to do, which is great. I don't know how it compares to other auto-battlers in that regard. I presume favourably, because this is probably one of the biggest like indie hits I've seen in a while. Like, everyone seems to be playing this game. I can see why. Oh, so do we have to... So because we have a cemetery card, do we have to put a cemetery down in order to get the benefit from it? Let's put a cemetery here, and we'll see if we get the memory fragment that we were told about. We do. Okay, brilliant. So that the cemetery in the camp kind of augments the cemetery card. I'm with you. I get it now. We're learning. We're using our brain thinking, and we're learning. Really mellow resolution. It's nice. Put a mountain. We'll put a mountain here. Get both treasuries going. Why not? Why not fill out the obvious ones first? I do wonder if vampirism should work on chests. Maybe it should. Maybe there's no good reason that it shouldn't. But seems a little bit broken. Or at least, I don't know, maybe broken is the wrong word. I don't think it's super strong necessarily. It's not actually game-breaking, but... oh, okay. Oh, yeah, I'll definitely take that over the axe? Yes, I think so. We're a crit build now. Of course, we do want evasion on our chest piece. That seems important. Not counter-attack. Not super interested in counter-attack at the moment. We lose a little bit of HP for extra attack speed and crit damage. I think we don't do it. Although it hurts a little bit. I'm sure something better will come along that has a bit more raw HP on it. Yeah, I don't want this either. I do want the crit chance, yeah. You're a quest goal, that's fine. We all have our foibles, our Yewb. And I'll definitely pop a grove down, get some more stable wood. Could have put it here actually, that would, that's fine. Not a big deal. There we go. I'm glad you agree. These goblins need to FOH, For the non-internet savvy, that's fuck out of here. Well, we can just destroy that? We can just destroy it. Do we want to is the question, and the answer is yes. I don't think we want to get rid of that. I'm a little twitchy, I will say. I'm a little bit twitchy about our health. I think it's okay, but I do think we need to clear the path a little bit. Oh, that was a quest boss. Whatever. I don't think it matters. Oh, we got this. Omicron's technique, 1 resurrection charge. That's a really good baseline to compare the others against. Surveyor, 0.5 times loop HP for an adjacent roadside tile while passing a tile. It's like that photo that went viral last year, where you feel like you can recognise everything in it, but you can't give anything in it a name. The one that has variously been claimed to simulate the experience of having a stroke. I'm not sure I buy that, by the way. I just don't... I understand all of these words, but I cannot for the life of me parse any real meaning from it. I will say that the art reminds me of Holy Mantle from The Binding of Isaac, which is one of the best defensive items in the game, so maybe we take it. I'm a simple man. Let's try and work it out. We'll try and work it out, and then we'll take it, and then we'll try and figure out if we were correct, okay? So we're on loop 5 now. So let's say we were on loop 4 to make the maths a little bit easier. So 2 HP for an adjacent roadside tile while passing a tile. So if there's something next to the road, we regain 2 HP for everything that's next to the road. A little bit of passive regeneration. I think however you pass this, it's some form of passive regeneration, right? So let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, we regained 2 HP when we entered that tile. So maybe that's right. We're just going to die here. We'll wish we took Omicron's technique. These guys are evasive, man. Okay, well... Alright, well, we'll fill out this... we should have put that here and filled out the treasury. That's fine. We're actually okay for HP at the moment. It's a little bit dicey, but it's not too bad. We're evading a little bit. We have 16% chance to evade. The crit's not amazing right now. I'm going to put a battlefield here. Let's just put a battlefield here and see if we regain some HP walking past it. Yeah, we did regain 2 HP. So, like, I don't think it's huge. Did we gain 2 here? Yes, I think we did. And we haven't got any other passive regeneration, so I think that is how it works. But, you know, it's good to know. Good to know. This is a little bit scary. These guys don't have very much HP, but they do seem to be quite evasive. We don't seem to be critting very much. Should be 1 in 5. I'm sure it is 1 in 5, but... we have a blood grove there. What can we... I'm going to put a grove here. And then I'm going to put a... I can't put a blood grove next to it. I've played myself. Okay. I'm going to put a village here, so we regain a bit of health. Heals 40 HP on entering. So is it... Okay, so I think it's 25 plus 5 times the loop level. I think. Don't quote me on that, but it seems to go up by 5 every loop level. And I'm sure it starts out at 25. Yeah, okay. We're going to make it to the campfire almost certainly. So let's see if it goes up. Goes up by 5. I'm a genius. I think this is going to be better than the Qatar we've currently got in our main hand, yes. Oh, okay. Critical damage and crit multiplier. Or critical damage. Sorry, crit chance and crit multi. It's a little bit less base damage. Doesn't have the counterattack chance. But it does significantly boost our crit chance. Do we have anything more obvious that we want to equip? I think we take it. Yeah, I do think we take it. And that's instead of the spear, yeah. Lowers our damage a bit, but we have a 22% chance for an attack which deals just over double damage. This is 17% evasion, which is already better than we already have, so yes, definitely take that. This is 21%. Yeah, 21 is better than 17, and the other stats don't matter too much to me. I think we're certainly learning here. Whether we're doing it particularly fast is another matter. We're nowhere near spawning the boss either. We haven't put a lot down. And really the issue is regeneration. Our health regeneration is what's killing us right now, or our lack thereof. We don't have access to vampirism. At least not easy, reliable access like we did on Warrior. So really we're looking at villages and that trait we have, which does almost nothing. and yeah, that's really it. I think we really need to focus on villages. What are you? You're worse. Cool. I mean, we have a baseline 5% chance of vampirism, right? Or 5% vampirism, 5% life leech. Sure, I get why they've done that, because otherwise you just slowly bleed out over time. but I feel like it's kind of not enough. Maybe they should have given health regeneration instead. Again, I'm being super nitpicky. But I think maybe it's okay to be nitpicky sometimes, you know? I don't think I'm being unfair. We'll put a village here, yeah, we're gonna need a village. I don't want the cemetery, no, I wanna limit the amount of stuff that's on the ground. I think we do have to retreat after this. I think we might just die, actually. Oh, that was so close, man. That was so close. Oh, well, alright. We brought that one on ourselves. I brought that one on myself. We'll do one more. Rogue is not... Maybe I just don't know how to... Maybe I just don't know how to play Rogue yet. Maybe I'm just not good enough at the game yet to play Rogue. That seems maybe reasonable. Crypt unlocks a new class, Necromancer. Also unlocks the Ancestral Crypt Golden card if the Intel Center is built, which we can't do yet because we haven't got the Supply Depot. Supply Depot seems like the next steps. It seems like everything subsequently is gated behind it. But really we're just looking for wood and... is that metal? Yeah, just wood and metal. We have whatever everything else is. Okay, we're gonna take a nice, easy... warrior build. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Let's go. 36 minutes? Rookie numbers. We're shooting for the 2-hour episode here. If this lasts long enough. Okay. A class that doesn't have any particular benefits except for having the highest durability. Well, I mean, come on, man. I think I've made that point before, right? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We're going anti-clockwise, so we may as well be already dead. I'm gonna keep this stuff. Gonna keep it. Better? No! Great, thanks. Good to get gear sometimes. From my friends, the cubes. We'll put a cemetery here, yeah. This is creepy corner now. Wish I could shuffle my hand. It's kind of a shame. Get murdered on. Sure, we'll min-max that. That's fine. Are you better? You look better. You're not better. You're the same. I mean, they're both grey tier 1 items. Like, I shouldn't be super concerned about min-maxing them. They are only of value if we wouldn't otherwise survive to replace them. For the most part. I think that's a fair point. Okay, we're starting to run out of space in our hand. We're about halfway there. Yeah, alright, alright. You're on thin ice though, yeah? It's pretty creepy music. Just keeps on going, man. Never quite feels resolved. Oh, nice. Yeah, much better. We'll put a village here. We put a village on top of a slime and the slime died. It feels pretty good. I think I do need to start putting some of these down in a minute. Don't really want to mill my hand too much. I will definitely take the defense ring over the AoE ring. We're going full tank. Spider cocoon? Yeah, we'll put a spider cocoon here, and I will start building a mountain range up here. Not completely. Just a little bit here and there, you know? Turn the heating down a little bit. Why am I looking at tier 1 weapons? I have a tier 3 rapier with attack speed and vampirism. Obviously there's some synergy between those two things as well. But I am really looking to gather resources here more than I'm looking to kill the boss. Because I would really like to get the camp filled out a little bit more, and then you know what, once the camp is filled out, we can come back and we can just annihilate the early chapters with our kind of passive benefits we get from that. I assume that's how it will work in any case. Not too bothered about regen per second necessarily. Oh god, I clicked off the screen again, sorry. Hang on, I'm going to go to options menu. It's set to full screen, so I guess it's full screen windowed, but alright, that's fine. Yeah, I guess I'll you know, I don't want to put anything up here. I want to build treasuries, but I also want to get a mountain peak going. Spawns a harpy. I think that might be bad. And we can clear some space in our hand. Yeah, I'll put a cemetery here as well. Give me a memory fragment. 2 memory fragments. Oh, because we get plus 40% resources. So when it says spawns a memory fragment, it's 1.4, right? 1 with a 40% chance to get a second. That seems correct. What was that? What was that noise? It was that. What was it? What happened? Yes, thank you. I will take it. Okay. Yes, this seems very strong, or it seems stronger than we had, certainly. Sure. And we'll put a grove down as well. You know, I'll put a grove here. No, I will keep the vampirism, but that seems like it might be a lot stronger. It is definitely a lot stronger. Yeah, we've got 11 defense now. I don't know what that means, but we didn't have any defense on the rogue and we died, so I guess defense is probably important. I think it's just damage reduction, right? That's the only thing that makes sense to me. Because if evasion is our chance to avoid being hit entirely, then damage reduction seems correct. Okay, more rocks. I really want another treasury for the top right. We're in resource farming mode here. That's a village. I'll take it. I think I've been too concerned with putting things thematically close together. Oh, bandits prefer villages, so putting villages down spawns bandits. That makes sense, yes. The vampirism's really nice. That was a net gain in HP, that fight. Maybe we want to put rocks around treasuries and mountains around mountains. Because rocks they don't benefit as much as mountains from being next to each other. They benefit a little bit. It's a blood grove. Not a lot I can do at the moment. You are not worse. You're maybe better. I'm sorry. I must have the life leech. Brother, may I have the leech? Oh, an extra 3 defense. We have 11, it'll take us up to 14. We lose a tiny amount of regen, 9% vampirism. Yeah, I do think it's close. I'm not averse to taking things that destroy our vampirism, but I would need a really good reason to. I think. What are you? I think we do take this. This increases our damage so much that I think it's really worth it. Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That's not a problem. Good counter-attack. We only had a 9% chance to do that. Yes, absolutely, I'll take that. We're about to get our first trait as well. Been looking forward to that. Rogues and warriors do seem to have different traits, so I assume that's also true of the different classes as well. Yes, an extra 6 defense is invaluable. Survivalist. If your HP drops below 30%, your regeneration is doubled. I assume that does not apply to vampirism. Buckler. Every counterattack restores 1.5 times loop HP, so 6 HP for a counterattack on this. It's not bad. Or a 10% chance on hit of stunning target for 1 second. So these are all defensive in nature. I don't think I want Survivalist because we don't have very much regen. We could try and stack some counter. Thing is, if we're stacking counter, we're doing it at the expense of vampirism, and I think vampirism is going to turn out to be better. But of course, we do get the benefit to counterattack. It's not just defensive. I think I'm going to take Shield Master, but I don't think there is a wrong choice there necessarily, depending on what builds you've got going on. I'm not just looking for vampirism, but I would like some, yes. Okay, big hits. We're starting to mill here, so I think we do want to stick a couple of meadows down, regardless of having a treasury, and I'll also put a grove down here as well. Not sure I want these spider cocoons, man. Not sure they're super valuable for me. Okay, there's our treasury. That's what we're looking for. So now we can just put a bunch of meadows down around it, grab ourselves some resources. I will put a blood grove here, and then we'll put a spider cocoon here as well. No fear. We did get to the point in Chapter 1 where we had like tier 11 and 12 gear, even higher than that I think, may have gone up to like 14. And it was real nice, I felt super powerful, and now I don't feel as powerful because I'm not as powerful, which is a design flaw in the game, of course. Could be no other reason for it. Gonna get ourselves another treasury before too long. Gonna put a meadow here. 2 more treasuries. Super nice. There's one. Lots of different resources. You might be nice. No, see, okay, see, this is... There we go. I'm gonna take the 100 HP over 6% vampirism. This is character development. I'm just role-playing my character, dude. And I stunned it. And I think that saved me some damage as well, which is nice. I'm going to put a mountain here. And another treasury, yes, absolutely. I'll put it here. And then we'll start to build up more meadows around it. We may find we have to oblivion some of this. We're going to be fine on this loop, but later on that might cause real trouble. I don't think I want this. I think it's close. Which trait did we take again? Oh, we took the stunning hit, of course. In that case, I don't value the counterattack enough to take that over the vampirism. Ugh. Yeah. I think that's sensible. It's sped up. The music sped up. That's terrifying. Yes, absolutely, I'll take that. And I'll put another village here. We got another bandit camp, but that's okay. We can just Oblivion that if we need to. And we're fine for HP at the moment. Our Vampirism is keeping us topped off. Somehow. The villagers are helping as well. I think it's actually more the villagers doing that. We haven't got a second ring slot, which is a shame. Maybe that's a different class thing. Maybe that's for like a wizard or something that has like lots of jewellery and no weapons. Tier 6 ring, it's not... Maybe it is better. I don't know that the counterattack is actually that useful. Like, it's not useful. Oh, we could become a counterattack build, but I feel like we've chosen the wrong trait for that. That's some sunk cost fallacy bullshit, though. Maybe it's still better. This is not a damage increase, though, so I think I'm going to leave it. Okay, he's leaving it. He's left it. That's actually not bad. That actually might be better. I think the 2 defense is swinging it in favour of the Dirk that I've got equipped though. Yeah, I don't think we equip the Vampirism. I do seem to be evading quite a bit. I've got 19% evasion somehow. Yeah, okay. And when we do take damage, it's not very much. Because we have 18 defense. Is this better? Yes, this is significantly better, both offensively and defensively, I think. And now you can't check, unless you press the left key twice. Yeah, we are taking a little bit of damage here. It's not too bad. We have nearly 1,000 HP, where we're fairly close to getting our second trait. I'm just going to put a village down, like here. Yeah, I think so, I do. Alright. We could put the mountains down for a little bit of, like, absolutely last-ditch bottom-of-the-barrel healing. Don't think it's super important, though, and I think that your current... you know what, let's actually check this. I think that your current HP increases proportionally when you put something down, so if you only have half HP, you'll only get half of the immediate benefit from it. I'm just going to put this here so we don't get any... I'll put a rock down. 2 HP, 2 more HP for every adjacent rock or mountain. So we're at 608, so you would think it would go up to 609. Didn't go up at all, which makes me think maybe you don't get any current benefit. Or current HP benefit, rather. Yes, I'll equip this tier 6 shield. This is clearly not better. Certainly not better enough. We are taking more damage than we'd like now. We have 9% Vampirism, 24 defense, but maybe that's not really holding it down at the moment. And of course, Vampirism is only useful if we're doing a significant amount of damage, so... the more damage we do, the more Vampirism will help us out. And I'm just going to put mountains and rocks down here now. And unfortunately, I did kind of mess this up a little bit by getting in the way of a potential treasury. Yeah, but you know what? We can't meaningfully put a treasury down up here, so we should build up here first. Oh, the harpy didn't quite make it in time. Right, hang on, what's... Oh, I'm bleeding, okay. Just wonder what that little status icon was, you know? Bleeding for like 4 HP a tick or whatever, but I'm not sure. Looked like 4, could be wrong. A tier 6 ring? Yeah. 0% Vampirism. We're clean. Been off the blood 4 seconds, don't even miss it. Okay. We'll put a cemetery down here as well. Get a memory fragment. These are resources. Resources are why we're here. Don't know that there's a huge amount of point to just kind of trying to rush the end game. We should enjoy the process. We should focus on building some resources up, upgrading our camp, and then when it's time to kill the boss, we'll know. This should get us our next trait. It did. Great. Omicron's technique, 1 resurrection charge. Does that resurrect us to full HP or like 1 HP? I don't know. Article of protection. Ah, yes, we took this one last time. I always have to double check the text on these things though, because you know, this is still a pretty new game. It's still being updated very frequently, so maybe there's been some balance changes I haven't seen or taken notice of. I do read the patch notes, but you never memorize everything. But yeah, I think we, you know what, we took it last time. Let's take Omicron's technique, so we can figure out whether it resurrects us with lots of HP or no HP. I can't see our resurrection charge anywhere. I don't know if it's just invisible or if we... I don't know. I don't know, mate. Yes, we want this extra 3 defense. Seems very strong. Now, I think we're doing okay now. I think we're at the point now where we're actually just bleeding out because we have no vampirism. But also, I think we're not doing too badly here. I think it's gonna be okay. I think we'll get back on our feet. I do wish I didn't have all these spider cocoons though. I'll put a blood growth here. May as well put it here as well. I could just Oblivion some stuff if need be. And you know what? I think need might. Yes, thank you. You saved me. How can I ever repay you? Oh, well, thank you. Okay. This is... I'm gonna say it's better. We lose a little bit of evasion and a little bit of damage, but we do get 13% counterattack chance, which will more than make up for the damage loss, I think. Which means it should more than make up for the evasion as well, through vampirism. Because I'm sure vampirism applies to counterattacks. Seem to there, yeah. Hello. Found a cat. She's just a little guy who lives in my house. We're doing okay for health. That's really the main thing. No, why am I even looking at that? No, it is better. Sorry, yes. I thought the 7 damage tool was defense, but no, we really want that extra defense. That's really going to help us out quite a lot, I think. I think we did stun that. Okay, well, it was short-lived. I think this is better, yeah. A 30% counterattack chance. We don't have any vampirism, but that's okay. I can live without it, you know? Yes, I will take it. For the without the attack speed, I wouldn't take that. But I think it is good enough with the attack speed to take it. And the vampirism is obviously lovely as well. No. Oh, here she is. Hello. You're going to be good while I'm recording. She says yes. She says a lot of things. You say a lot of things. We don't know what they are, but you say them. Okay. I'm going to have to ask you to move a little bit in a minute, alright? Is that okay? Is it okay if we move off the table where we're not normally allowed? Thank you. She knows me well. You know, a lot of people think, hey, you gotta be okay. A lot of people think, hey, you got to be a little forceful with cats. You got to show them what you want and then expect them to ignore you anyway. But you know, I find that they know you better than you know yourself sometimes. We're actually going to die here. We're gonna figure out what Omicron's technique is. That stun was clutch. That stun was super clutch. I will definitely take this. It's better damage, which is really what I'm looking for out of a weapon. I'm not seeing any indication that we have a res waiting for us. So I am going to nuke this, and this also. That's a hungry grove. Occasionally attacks the hero because it's so super hungry, dude, and devours enemies that have less than 20% HP left. Oh, sorry, grove. I feel really bad for the grove now. Let's put some of this down. Sorry, it's impossible to play a game when you've got a cat there, and it's impossible to get rid of the cat because it's a cat is the thing. So we're just going to keep going at this point, and we will oblivion that because I'm terrified. We will get a res at some point. Now the res is going to be useful, and it would be nice to check. You know, okay, it would be really really nice to check how much we get resed for, like how much HP we end up with. Because we're on real thin ice right now, I'll tell you that much. Can we put a spider cocoon somewhere else? No, it has to be next to the road. Oh yeah, it's got that little field or road marker next to it up there. So we're gonna die here, absolutely. Oh, okay, we do get it. We do get a resurrection. Full health? Excuse me? Okay. Alright, okay. Okay, no, that's fine. Ooh, I'm so good at this game. I'm so good at this game, dude. Like, you wouldn't believe. If you hadn't seen it, you wouldn't believe it. You have no idea. I'm just so strong and powerful. Is this better? This is not better, no. This is worse, actually. Thanks for asking. That was a silly place to put a mountain, wasn't it? And you know what? Omicron's technique is going to make sure that we live long enough to get another trait. So really, it's paid for itself. It's completely free. That's how that works. Don't question it. Thank you. I will take this for the evasion. The counterattack is nice, but I think I would rather have the straight-up defense at this point from evasion. We have pretty lackluster damage, though, I will say. We really, really like to get a little bit more, a little bit of a better weapon. I understand the gargoyle had damage reduction, but even then we're taking several hits to kill even mundane enemies. I'm going to put the grove back here. I'm not sure why we would want to put down the spider cocoons on the battlefield, but we need to get rid of stuff, I guess, so we will need to at some point. Put down a meadow. It's impenetrable. Any damage dealt not during the unit's attack phase is decreased by 60%, yeah. Could tell it had some form of damage reduction. Couldn't tell how much, and I mean, I think that it even had quite a bit of defense on top of that. Okay, so this is clearly better, yes. This is... ooh, I think it is better. We lose 11 defense, which is huge, but we gain 22% evasion, which I think is better. So our damage intake is going to be a bit spikier, which is bad when we're so heavily reliant on life leech. But I think it is still better to have that extra evasion than to have the defense. I think it just, in terms of the raw numbers, I think it's just better. Yeah, no, I'm not changing. You can't fool me like that. Fool me once, shame on me. Fool me twice, shame on me. Yeah? Fool me 3 times. What am I doing still talking to you? You know? I guess that's the point of the original saying. I'm just saying. Stop fooling me. It's unpleasant, and I already have enough going on in my life. Oh, tier 9, more HP then. We lose some evasion, but yeah, I will take the extra HP. Okay, we need to put some of these down. We pop another treasury. Okay. just gonna slap down some of these meadows. Will it bloom next to a bandit camp? It does. All right, I'll take it. I'm not bothered, mate. Not bothered at all. We'll also pop this treasury. Grab ourselves yet another meadow. And a cemetery, which I think I will put here next to the camp. We may not make it that far. We're in some trouble. I would really, really like to... I think I might just end up retreating next time we make it back to the camp. If indeed we have the capacity to do that. I'm going to put mountains here, yeah. Achievement unlocked, card sharp. I can't tell what that does yet. I'll need to look that up after the episode. I'm taking some hits. Unless we get an Oblivion or like a really good piece of equipment, we might need to retreat sooner rather than later, which is a shame. I don't think this is better. I don't think that's better, no. Yeah, this is quite rough. We used our resurrection technique. It gave us yeah, I'm not going to do that. It gave us another journey around the board. Maybe that's all it was ever good for, and maybe we have to be okay with that, you know? We're still in the planning phase. I'm gonna Oblivion. The thing I'm looking at is the daytimer, right? If we Oblivion that now, there's a good chance that it's going to end up respawning before the next day. That's quite rough, so I think I might just have to wait on that. Yeah, it's a tough one, I think. Maybe it's not a tough one, I don't know. We've got a village coming up. We're taking so much damage now, though. So much damage, but we get a new trait in a minute, I think. This is... I'm going to say better. It's certainly better for defense, because it has a lot of vampirism on it. This is scary. This is scary. Oh, it's a new day. It's a new day. Okay, so... I think... Well, we'll see what the trait is first. 35% chance to perform a counterattack during evade. 1.5 damage for every potion used, so I guess that caps at 4.5. Battering Ram. The hero pushes into battle or rushes into battle head on, and his first attack has a 75% chance to stun each enemy for 1 second. I don't think so. I think we are done. I'm going to put a village here. I'm going to Oblivion this. We'll have a little bit more health. But I think I just need to get out with 60% of my resources. I should probably have gone when we were on the last campfire. But I'd rather just end on a draw. I guess we got back with plenty of resources. Can we build anything? We scroll up, that's right. We could build a crypt. With a necromancer next video. I guarantee it. Freaking We'll put it next to the cemetery. Because, of course. Can't remember what voice this guy had. Oh, you're interested too, huh? Not everyone appreciates it. Not everyone understands. People can serve you not only with their voices, but with bones, swords, bows. And they are not evil if you don't fear them. You're right. I only need to raise a hand and... Wait, I've never done anything like this before. If I remember correctly. The craft teaches itself, often through books or words, or walls and stones in your case. It's an unusual way. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. We're resource farming. Maybe looking to fight the second boss. But yes, thank you for watching. Next time we will be the Necromancer. And I love roguelikes like this, or roguelites like this, because even when you fail, you've still made progress, right? So yes, I fucking love this game. But yes, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you next time.